It's the Let's Go show. KJ's in the house. What's up, KJ?
What's up?
What's up is Tupac was right about Diddy. Rolling Stone did a 6-month investigation into Diddy and all his allegations, his history of violence. They interviewed like 50 people, and they also did a deep dive into who Diddy is as a person. And who Diddy is a person that Tupac did not like. In this article, a source says that Sean Diddy Combs was fond of Tupac Shakur, admiring his ability to marry street credibility with mainstream appeal. Diddy was desperate to be taken seriously. He tried to foster a friendship with Tupac, but Tupac wasn't interested. A source says Pac didn't have any kind of respect for Puff. Tupac and Biggie thought Sean Diddy Combs was just a corny executive. Now, if you didn't know, Tupac and Biggie, before all that East Coast, West Coast drama, they were actually friends. Tupac viewed Biggie as his peer and friend. Meanwhile, Diddy was described as someone on the sidelines jealous. Now, we know Tupac was murdered in 1996 in a drive-by shooting in Las Vegas. Suge Knight immediately pointed the finger at Combs, who denied his involvement. Then, last September, Compton Crips gang member Dwayne Keefy D was charged with Tupac's murder. Keefy D once claimed that Diddy offered him $1 million for a hit on Tupac, which Diddy obviously denied the claims. A few months later, after Tupac's murder, Biggie was shot and killed in March of 1997 after attending a Soul Train's Music Awards after party in Los Angeles. His murder is still unsolved. Rolling Stone reports at the time of Biggie's murder that Biggie had been preparing to leave Bad Boy Records and Diddy shortly before his death. It didn't help that Diddy had been fighting with the Notorious B.I.G's attorneys who were trying to get Biggie's publishing rights back. Diddy was quoted as saying, "I will never give it up until I'm dead and my bones are crushed into powder." A source says Biggie was absolutely about to leave Puff. "I know for a fact he told me everybody wanted to leave Puffy. Everybody leaves him." I mean, the fact that Biggie was trying to leave Bad Boy around the time of his murder is just a little suspect timing, wouldn't you say, KJ?
Yeah, I said the same thing.
Coincidence? I think not.
Yeah.
I think not. See? And it is interesting that both Biggie and Tupac, they viewed Diddy as a corny executive. Tupac was right. That's not all. Rolling Stone also reports that a few months after Biggie's murder, they were going to give Sean Diddy Combs the cover on Rolling Stone. People in Diddy's camp at the time were pushing him to put Biggie on the cover. You know, since it was just a few months after his death, they said, let's make it about Biggie. You still have a chance for a cover in the future. Diddy said, no, he's dead. I'm putting out my debut album, No Way Out, in July. I need to be on the cover of Rolling Stone. I mean, how do you feel about that, KJ?
Yeah, I seen that. I was like, ooh, he's so petty and selfish. And this whole time he's been acting like he's been so hurt by Biggie passing away.
Right. He would not give Biggie that cover.
That is crazy.
See, does that sound like a corny executive to you, KJ?
Yeah.
Tupac was right. I'll tell you, you know what? And that example right there is just brought up some feelings that I've had for a very long time about the Mo Money, Mo Problems music video, KJ. When I was a kid, and I've said this multiple times on air, Biggie is probably my favorite artist of all time. I think he's the GOAT rapper. He's my favorite rapper of all time. So his death was obviously devastating to me as a child. And I always felt some type of way about Puffy, especially when the Mo Money, Mo Problems video dropped, because Hypnotized was the last video that Biggie recorded, the music video that he recorded. And the next single off Life After Death was Mo Money, Mo Problems. It was after Biggie's death. And I thought they would do some type of tribute to Biggie in this music video. But no, it's Diddy and Mace dancing around the whole video in some shiny suits. Not barely any Biggie in the video. It's Biggie's song. It was on Biggie's album. But it was all about Puffy dancing around in his shiny suits, KJ. Come on. That always me off. I'm still angry today. I'm even more angry now. Yeah, I guess Tupac and me were right about Puffy back then. Crazy. I mean, that was watch the video. I want you to watch the video.
I'm literally picturing them dancing in those
Watch the
suits.
video. This is literally the second single after Biggie died. You know what I'm saying? Just months after Biggie died. You thought it would be some kind of tribute to Big. No, it's all about Diddy dancing around in the video in his shiny suits, him and Mace. You know what I'm saying? They barely put Biggie in thing. It's Biggie's song. Ridiculous. I've been waiting years to get that off my chest, KJ.
I see. Oh, man.
Oh, dude, I knew it. I knew it back then. I knew I was right to have those feelings. All right. Someone else is feeling a certain type of way about Diddy. The Notorious B.I.G's mom, Valletta Wallace, said she would like to slap the daylights out of Sean Diddy Combs. She spoke to Rolling Stone and said, "I'm sick to my stomach. I'm praying for Cassie. I'm praying for his mother. I don't want to believe the things that I've heard, but I've seen the hotel video. I pray that he apologizes to her." Obviously, this is Biggie's mom's reaction to that horrible video of Diddy attacking Cassie in the hotel from 2016. Valletta Wallace goes on to say, "I hope that I see Sean one day, and the only thing I want to do is slap the daylights out of him." And you can quote me on that. Dang. What do you think about that, KJ?
She mean business.
Yo, Biggie's mom don't play. If you ever seen interviews with her, she does not play.
Yeah.
She also goes on to say, "Because I liked him, I didn't want to believe the awful things, but I'm so ashamed and embarrassed." And I'm sure, like, you know, even with all that stuff and these stories about Diddy coming out now, I'm sure she's just like, she has a lot to wonder about, you know, about the murder of her son, Biggie, because obviously his murder's still unsolved. So,
Yeah.
like, who can she trust at this point in her life, you know? What can she believe in? So, that's just sad. Heartbreaking stuff right there. But Tupac was right about Diddy way back when, calling him a corny executive and not having no respect for him. Also, I was right about him dancing all up in the freaking Mo Money, Mo Problems video. And Suge Knight was right for saying, if you don't want an executive dancing all in the video, all on the record, dancing, you know, Suge Knight was right too. That's it. That's all I got to say. Somebody go burn that Mo Money, Mo Problems video.
Please.
Hey, for more episodes of the Esko Let's Go podcast, just follow, like, subscribe, wherever you listen to podcasts, ESKOLETSGO. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's the same, ESKOLETSGO, all one word, Esko Let's Go. Thanks for listening.